Humans! This next comic right here, this guy, let me tell you something. This guy is a very handsome young man, good people, yes. Yes. See? That's everybody want to fuck him, dudes too. Anyway. At any rate, this guy could do really well in television, whether it's on NBC or whether it's Nickelodeon. He could do really fucking well. Everybody, calm the fuck down. Let me say his name, shit. Everybody give it up for Brett Hammon.
Check it out now. No doubt now.
Check it out now. Thank you, Tony Sparks. I would love to be on Nickelodeon when I'm old enough. Once I finally get old enough, I'll do that. So, how's it going, everybody? Let me ask, is anybody here heterosexual? Somebody? Oh, cool. Coincidentally, so am I. I remember my first crush. Lindsay Covarrubias was the prettiest girl in the 2nd grade. So I asked her out, but she said no because we had nothing in common, just because she was a 2nd grader and I was a 15th grader. So, no, she said we had nothing in common because she was a dancer and I was doing Little League baseball. So I dropped out of baseball and started taking tap and jazz classes. And needless to say, the ladies loved it. Needless to say, I got teased a lot. People developed this really clever, witty nickname for me, Gay Boy. People would be like, hey, gay boy, still gay? And I'd be like, shut up, you're the meanest teacher ever. But now, believe it or not, I am engaged to a woman. So take that, gym teacher, and take that, my inner voice. And we're talking about having kids. So we've talked about the possibility of adopting, so I don't ruin my figure. But we've also talked about the benefits of having our own biological child, my own flesh and blood, so that one day I can harvest his organs. We've also had that difficult conversation about what we would do if a prenatal screen revealed some defect in our baby. And I had to tell my fiance, and it wasn't easy, that I would not want to keep a baby if a doctor told me he was going to grow up to be one of those people that doesn't really get the Big Lebowski. And that's just how I feel. So, we are talking about kids, and that kind of stresses me out. I don't even have kids yet, but I'm neurotic. I'm kind of a worrier. So I'm thinking I got to work hard at my job to save money and pay for, clothing and food and shelter and diapers, Babies are constantly shitting, those lucky bastards. So the cost stressed me out. Basically, I already deeply resent my unborn children. You fucking guys! The male organ produces so much sperm that there is no chance that these guys will be involved in my eventual child. No, these guys are much more likely to briefly enter the world, only to die the most honorable death, sticking together 2 pages of the JCPenney catalog. As I mentioned, I'm a working man. I work in an office. I don't know how many of you work in an office too, but we get emails, office-wide emails, probably once a week saying something like, an iPhone with a blue case was left in the men's restroom. Please reply to claim it if it's yours. And some poor guy's got to reply all and basically say, yeah, that was me sending emails while I was taking a shit today. That little automatic signature sent from my iPhone may as well read sent while taking a dump. I'd venture to say that every game of Words with Friends I've ever won has been won while I'm taking a shit. So, hey, sorry, I'm not sorry, Hashtag sent while shitting. Are there any Jewish people in the house tonight? Okay, I'm not going to tell that joke then. I'm just going to move on. So, Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon's in some hot water because he recently dressed up in whiteface. He put on makeup to look like a white person, and the internet is abuzz with claims of reverse racism. People saying that that's a double standard that he gets to put on whiteface, you know? It's probably the same ignorant assholes that write a homophobic comment on every single YouTube video ever. I swear to God, it's someone's full-time job to just go online every day and write, "You're gay," on every video. He's like, all right, what do we have today? Okay, Justin Bieber at the VMAs, you're gay. 8th grade dance recital, you're gay. Gay porn, you're gay. But people are saying this is a double standard that Nick Cannon can do whiteface. Apparently, people don't know what a double standard is. Whiteface and blackface are two very different things. That is not a double standard, that's just logic. That's like saying, that's no fair, that's a double standard. How come when a girl sleeps with a lot of boys, she's a slut? But when Jerry Sandusky sleeps with a lot of boys, we have a problem. Too soon, I know. While we're talking about double standards, why is it that if you put on dark makeup, it's called blackface, but when I put on lipstick, mascara, and a little bit of blush, it's not called woman face? Huh? I know. I'd probably make for a pretty girl, right? You'd fuck me. You'd fuck me, right, sir? If I were a girl. If I were a girl, right? So I'm a working man, I'm a lawyer, my dad's a lawyer, my brothers are all lawyers, and people say, wow, like, you must have such interesting dinner conversations with my mom, and she goes, actually, it's mostly just fart jokes. We have a Thanksgiving tradition where my older brother spits out mashed potatoes and demonstrates different types of shits, like the ideal solid mass versus the post-Taco Bell spattering, you know? And my older brother, butters the corn, and we all yell, jerk it, jerk it. Pilgrims would have wanted it. So to close out, when I was younger, my grandma always wanted us to perform for her. So she'd say, do a little dance for me, sing a song for me. So one day I begrudgingly gave in around Christmas time and said, fine, I'll perform for you. But at that time, my biggest idol was Christina Aguilera, and I was pretty bad with lyrics, which didn't matter because my grandma was deaf. So I said, okay, Grandma, I'll sing for you. Silent night, holy night, all is gone, all is night, runs a virgin, mother's a child, holy infant, so girls gone wild, sleep in heavenly peace, asleep in her only please. Merry Christmas, Grandma. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Come on, let them feel it. Oh. That is beautiful. You are going to get some pussy whether you want it or not.